guys ready for some more show? Come on, you guys ready for some more show? We got some more great comics coming to stage. Jim Tony is here for his return engagement to Caroline. Zan Turner, everybody, let him hear it, let him hear it, let him hear it.
Someone mentioned something about penis a few minutes ago. Penis joke. Well, I read in the paper last month, that Chad Bono, the daughter of Cher, who became a man, has everything it takes now to be a man except for one essential thing, a penis, as of today's date. I'm a naive person. Years and years ago, when I was about 8 years of age, I was trapped. I'm a square, what they used to call me in high school. I was on a train coming back from sweet home in Alabama. That's my home, Birmingham, Alabama. Anyway, I was going back from Birmingham, Alabama, coming back from New York City, going back to Birmingham, Alabama. They announced on the train, I'm about 7, 8 years old, Babe Ruth died last night. My mother comes over to me, Babe Ruth died last night. I said, Mama, that's not true. Babe Ruth did not die last night. Yes, he died last night, fool. We're at the age of 53. I said, Mama, that is not true. I know what kind of candy bar died. It took me 15 years to find out that Babe Ruth had been a famous football player. The third James Bond movie was called Goldfinger, and the woman in that movie was, the character played was Pussy Galore, G-A-L-O-R-E. Now that means galore means abundance. The actress who played the role is now still alive, but she's 85 years old, Honor Blackman. She wasn't even nominated for an Academy Award for that role. And that's the greatest performance she can ever give, galore pussy, or pussy galore. Now, did you know that Arnold Schwarzenegger, I used to call him Arnold Smart Negro. I always mispronounce his last name. He did a movie in 1994 called Junior, where he becomes a man who's impregnated by old people, Danny DeVito. Isn't that short guy? You can go rent this movie. I'm not lying. It's on DVD. It's called Junior. Came out in 1994. Macho Arnold Schwarzenegger gets pregnant by Danny DeVito and gives birth to a baby. Go rent the movie. All the women I fool around with are bisexual women. By that I mean I have to buy them something before I have sex with them. A woman gave birth to 2 twins. I spoke about twins a few minutes ago. A woman gave birth to 2 twins in a hospital, 2 female twins, they're identical twins. She called the first twin Kate, and she called the second twin Duplicate. A man was divorcing his wife, his 40-year-old wife. They had been married for 15 years, and she was 40 years of age. And they said, why are you divorcing your 40 years old wife? Well, I'm exchanging her for 2 20s. I grew up in Birmingham, Alabama during the time of segregation. And I walked into a white restaurant when I was about 14 years of age. I was supposed to go into, Birmingham was hell back in those days, really. They bombed the church and all that, put dogs on the people. It's a little better now. Anyway, I walked into a white restaurant by mistake. I was supposed to go in the back door. I sat right down. The white waitress comes over to me. Young man, I said, well, I'd like to have a hamburger. Well, we don't serve colored here. I said, well, I didn't ask you for colored, I asked you for a hamburger. The next week, I went to another white restaurant by mistake. I walked into the front door, and again, I was supposed to go into the back door, and I sat down. The white waitress comes over to me. Well, we don't serve Negroes here. I said, well, good. I don't eat them for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. I'm such a square that I always thought that for a while that homosexual meant somebody who stays home for sex, and I thought that oral sex was a conversation, a discussion about sex until this Bill Clinton scandal. Going back to the vagina. A woman was found dead in her apartment. She's completely new. She had a banana in her anus, and she had a spoon in her vagina. And the cops came and did an appraisal of this situation. They said, what is this? This must be the work of a serial killer. Now, a guy was walking down on 14th Street. And the store says, going out of business, everything in this store must go. So everything, we closing down this week. So he goes inside, he comes out with the sales girl. Now, my name is Zan, as in Zantac, as in Zanzibar, as Tanzania, as in Tarzan. Tarzan, the first Tarzan movie was 1918 with Elmore Lincoln. 1918, but you know, Tarzan, yes, that's that famous Tarzan scream. It's from the greatest Tarzan movie ever made. Tarzan, and it's made 1934, MGM. Johnny Weissmuller and Marino Southern, God rest their souls. Now, you wonder how they got that scream. I'll tell you how he got that scream. Jane, his mate, now were they ever legally married? Tarzan Jane. I don't think they were common law probably. The movie's called Tarzan and His Mate, not Tarzan and His Wife. So apparently they weren't married. Anyway, she's surrounded in a river of crocodiles, and the crocodiles about to devour her, eat her up. Tarzan's up in the street, in the tree, and he's swinging on the vine. Jane, grab vine, Jane, when I come down, swing over. She's so goddamn stupid. She thought he said dine. She grabbed his ding dong, and he said, oh, 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 oh. Now, phones, going back to the vagina again. Yeah, what was I saying about the vagina? Phone sex. I thought that phone sex meant that a woman takes a receiver and uses it as a dildo or a vibrator. Now, going back to, oh yeah, I must tell you this. The last year, the Bill Cosby show appeared on this. I got 1 minute. I got the last show. Robin Givens was there with Sinbad the Sailor, not Sinbad the Sailor. That's 1947 with Douglas Fairbanks Jr. and Maureen O'Hara, RKO. Sinbad the black comedian was there with Robin Givens, and I'm sitting in the commissary minding my own business. He comes over there. I'm sitting there drinking a cup of coffee. No one in the commissary at the restaurant but me. Comes over there messing with me. I started to use the F word, but that won't be necessary. Come down messing with me. You have a bald spot in your head. I said, well, I'm 2 years younger than you, Dr. Cosby. What do you do for that bald spot? I said, I use Rogaine, Dr. Cosby. He said, Rogaine. I said, I use Rogaine. That won't do you any good. Get yourself a dead rat. Now, I don't know, he's just trying to be funny or cynical. Now, one other thing I want to tell you. Oh yes, the Declaration of Independence was signed July the 4th, 1776. A lot of people don't know where it was signed. It was signed on the dotted line at the bottom of the page. That's where it was signed.